So, hello everyone once again. This is Vincent. Thank you so much for the responses that you wrote to me. And I just thought of replying a very important question that was raised on the present moment acceptance. So, the gentleman asked was, what about this? What about the situations? So, the, the I would like to put it in this way: we accepting the present moment, not the situation. The situation is taking place in that present moment, and that present moment is the presence, and in that presence, which serves as a furnace for your life situations to frame up, which of course you need to address. But if you accept the present moment, and in case there is a situation which is challenging, it will be easier for you to deal that and overcome it. And sometimes this, because you've accepted the present moment, you might get what you may experience it. I'm just talking from my experience, which is called spontaneous right action. And the fact that you are present in that presence, the situation could be anything. And till the time you're alive in this world, there will be challenging situations. So you may have a situation which is on a funeral ground. You may have a situation which is on a marriage ground. You may have somebody who's fighting a critical illness in your family and finally loses life. You may have joblessness. You don't have a job, you're sitting at home. And you may have something which is probably giving you a lot of goodies of life, but the point is you've accepted the moment, not the situation. So let's say if I'm not well, but I accepted that moment. But the situation, if I'm not well, I have to get myself treated by the doctor. So you have to address the situation. So you're accepting the moment. You're not accepting the situation. You're dealing with the situation. But if you've accepted the moment, the way you deal with the situation becomes a response instead of a reaction. In case if it's a challenging situation. Now there is few measures that you take when you really work on your when you do your inner work. You work on your inner self, which is very difficult. You By the time you ground it in stillness, when I stillness I mean is that you have stillness in your daily thoughts and actions. You are performing with a better speed. Stillness doesn't mean you're just meditating all 24 hours a day. I don't mean by that. The stillness means here you are still no matter what external circumstances are. The stillness doesn't move, but I am robustly performing because there is no I or me factor which is existing, which used to exist maybe a couple of years back. And when you actually get firm into the stillness, which you call the pure awareness, which is in which the life is taking place or your life situations are taking place, your ego will try its best to retain itself. And if you really win this fight, which is your inner growth, one point of time ego becomes the slave of this stillness, and you have a better control on yourself. And because your core is addressing through you, not to you. So all those melodrama which we, at least I used to have a couple of years back when the ego was highly active, would not even exist when it melts. So I would say that once you are grounded in the presence and you perform the action from that stillness, and at the same time you are detached with the outcome, that's what it's called as an awakening or enlightenment. So in this frame, any life situation is thrown to you, pleasant or unpleasant. To me there is nothing unpleasant or pleasant. Situation is a situation. You're more equipped to deal with it. And no situation, no circumstance, no people can challenge you because you complete in yourself. When you complete in yourself, it doesn't matter if how things are there or who's there in your life, who's not there in your life, or probably what you need or what you don't need. It doesn't matter because even if you're thinking that this next to happen in your life, you're still far away from stillness. Your spiritual dimension is still not properly activated, I would say. Okay, it still needs a little bit of work on yourself. That's okay. But if you're waiting things to happen in life, you're not in the present moment, because in present moment there is no waiting, because everything is there in the present moment, which is choreographed by the universe at that point of time. So if you're waiting things to happen in life, if you're waiting the best moment in life to come, maybe after months, if you something, anything you're waiting for, you're not in stillness. This anticipation of waiting is not in stillness. Life is made up of small, small things. In that small, small things is the presence. So in droplets of water, rain droplets, sipping a cup of tea, okay, taking a bath under the shower. So each and every moment, if it's 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 fully accepted and taken by you, there where the stillness comes in. The universe has to flow in through you if you allow it to happen. But if you don't allow that to happen, you become the obstacle to that flow. And once you allow, then there is no pain body. So when I say pain body, pain body is basically the emotional trauma that you hold from some incidences, or with some people, or with your some failures. Till the time that pain body is there, basically it's not the physical pain, it is the pain body is the emotional trauma that you're holding on. And what holds the emotional trauma is the I factor. So once the I factor melts, there is no pain body, because the self, the presence, has no pain, no pleasure. So it's just taking the things as they are and doing it. And sometimes, it's, as I said, it's spontaneous right action. So just to conclude, you believe it or not, okay, once we are there in the human form, it's a triune, it's a triune, which is mind, body, and soul. So you have a mind, you have a body, but you don't have a soul, because you are the soul. So mind, body are just the tools which soul uses. But if you confuse yourself with the mind, then you're creating a bipolarity, you're creating a duality. So when you create duality, your pain body gets activated. Observe your own thoughts and observe your own emotions. If you're observing the events of your life, it's not impacting you. And that's where the stillness comes in from. I just want to clarify this. So I thought it was an important question, and the person who asked was a bit confused. And you don't have to resonate with everything that I say. If you don't like it, you can also block me. In fact, many people have done that. I'm okay with that. I'm not here to gain acceptance. I'm just trying to say it's a suggestion that the way I felt that I improved in my life in the last couple of years due to some incidents. In case if you're trying something in your life for so many years is not working out, you can try this out. It just needs some willingness to do that. But still, if you want to. Okay. Enjoy rest of your day, and I think it's Friday evening. I won't take much of your time. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Stay safe. Take care.